Ever wonder where the perfect Florida community is hiding? Well, today we're going to do a deep dive into two beautiful communities, Lakewood Ranch versus Wellen Park in Venice. And I am comparing these two communities because one, they're both master plan communities, and two, when people are moving to this area or from one neighborhood to another, they constantly compare Wellen Park to Lakewood Ranch. So these are both stunning communities with lots of new neighborhoods, top of the line builders, variety of home styles, and best of all, lots of amenities that are attracting buyers from all over the area. Now, how do you decide which community is right for you? Well, today, that is exactly what we're planning on discovering. Now, both obviously Lakewood Ranch and Wellen Park are located here on the Florida Gulf Coast in the Sarasota, Manatee County metropolitan area. Lakewood Ranch is a master plan community east of Interstate 75 and very convenient to downtown Sarasota, Siesta Key Beach, where Wellen Park is a master plan community located in the southern edge of Venice, Florida, with access to Manatee Key beaches, downtown Venice, and Venice Beach, and the Inglewood area. Now, Lakewood Ranch began development in the late 1990s, and it has almost 40 different neighborhoods within it, and each has its own personality. While Wellen Park began about 2015 and features a little less than 20 neighborhoods currently. So as you can see, Lakewood Ranch has been around much longer and is much larger. Now, one of the big reasons, however, that so many people are comparing these two communities come down to features, amenities, entertainment, the location to beaches, convenience to shopping, dining, and all that. So there's a few similarities that I do want to point out to start with. A lot of the same builders have developed both communities. We have Lennar Builders, Pulte Builders, Mattamy Homes, Toll Brothers, Neal Homes, Devasta. These builders are on both locations and have a number of different neighborhoods to choose from. Also, another similarity are the town centers that have been developed. First of all, Lakewood Ranch has a downtown, but it recently started its second town center called Waterside. And around Waterside are a number of adjoining neighborhoods that have direct access. So it's really great for shopping and dining. A lot of people love Waterside. If you haven't checked it out, check out this video after watching this. And remember, my team and I help so many people in both locations, and we are very familiar with both of them and all the builders and all of the communities. So give us a call today and let us know how we can help. Now, at the same time I'm talking about Waterside, I want you to know that downtown Wellen Park is well underway and has opened up. And so you can find dining, you can find an outfitter so you can actually rent kayaks and get out on the water. You can find food trucks, entertainment, so much going on down there. Both downtown Wellen Park and downtown Waterside feature restaurants that overlook this grand lake with breathtaking views year-round. Also, both do have outdoor entertainment and concerts. And for instance, on Saturday morning, they may have yoga by the water and just so many different things. They're really bringing communities together. They've both designed for not just grabbing dinner, but also for meeting and mingling and just getting connected. Developers heard what home buyers were looking for, and this is a way to make connections. As so many people relocate to Florida from not just outside the state, but inside the state as well, one of the big things that we hear all the time is that people want to feel part of a community. They want to be able to meet friends. They want to get connected. In both areas, that's really what they're doing here. Now, one key reason to consider these locations that a lot of people talk about are the proximity to beaches. Now, obviously, when you live on the Florida Gulf Coast, you think about the beaches. I will say in Lakewood Ranch, it's going to be a little further away to get to the beaches than if you're living in Wellen Park. Lakewood Ranch has been developed all the way to the northeast, and to get to Anne Marie Island, Lido, or Siesta Key Beach, you're looking at 40 to 45 minutes. Where in Wellen Park, you're probably about a 20-minute drive to Manatee Key Beach or 20-minute drive to Venice Beach. So there's a big difference if you're a beach lover. Another key factor and difference is the ease to get to Tampa. So if you're a sports fan and you love going to see the Rays or the Lightning or the Bucks, and you're always going to Tampa, St. Pete for entertainment or to see friends, then Lakewood Ranch definitely is a better fit. I know someone that moved from Wellen Park to Lakewood Ranch simply because the job was taking him closer to Tampa and it was so much easier. So ease of getting to Tampa is definitely going to be a nod to Lakewood Ranch. But what about airports? Because people ask me that all the time. Like, I want to be able to go visit family, friends. My job makes me jump on a plane every month. And so if that's the case, in Lakewood Ranch, you have very, very convenient access to Sarasota Municipal Airport. You have Tampa, and those are the two biggest ones. And I tell you, both are wonderful, both are easy and very great. If you're in Wellen Park, Fort Myers is the airport of choice, but you can still get to Sarasota Airport probably in about 40 minutes. So you still have two choices, not to mention you can also fly out of Punta Gorda. So there are options for airports. Another really key factor, and a very big factor, is cost. Currently, the cost to build or buy in Wellen Park is probably about 15 to 20% less than in Lakewood Ranch. Wellen Park, just due to its size, also feels a little smaller and a little bit more comfortable and less spread out, and you're on the roadways a little less. Now, people seem to really like that because one thing about Wellen Park that I think is fantastic is they built the downtown area and all the communities are around it. So it kind of circles the downtown area, where in Lakewood Ranch, so much of the development is to the northeast and the main dining, entertainment are a little further to the south. So you can feel like you're very much out of the day-to-day life when you're in Lakewood Ranch. Also in Wellen Park, we have Cool Today Park, which is home of the Atlanta Braves spring training. But when they're not in training, this facility takes on a life of its own with concert series, with youth sports, with events. They have a tiki bar that's open daily for lunch. There's so much going out at Cool Today, and people love going to these venues and these events there. So it's another little nod to Wellen Park. One key similarity is the school districts are highly rated in both locations, and both are adding more and more schools in the next few years. So if you have children that are school aged and you can't decide, well, I will tell you, they need to really dive into the research here because there are many options when it comes to schools in both locations. But you might ask, what about golf courses? Well, you're in luck. In Lakewood Ranch, we have Country Club East, Esplanade, and Lakewood National, just a few of the country clubs and golf courses in Lakewood Ranch. Lakewood Ranch is really a mecca for golf courses. So if you're a big golfer, it is a beautiful area. And in Wellen Park, we have Wellen Park Golf and Country Club, which is built by Lennar Homes. So there definitely are options in both. And if you're interested in 55 plus communities, well, I'm really excited about what is going on in Wellen Park because Manatee Homes is building a brand new community called Brightmoor. They just broke ground, they're getting their models ready, but this is gonna be a state-of-the-art gated community ideal for 55 plus. It's gonna have an activities director, resort pool, pickleball, workout facilities, group classes, everything that you would expect in any 55 plus a restaurant and a bar, because that's really, really important. And people love to be able to meet and mingle again at a restaurant right there on site. So if you're looking for 55 plus in Lakewood Ranch, we have Del Webb and we have Crestwind. Now the big difference is Del Webb is very much known for their large 55 plus communities and all of the amenities, the social calendars, the dances they bring in, the events year round, which is great. Crestwind does have this as well. The big difference is Crestwind does not have a restaurant on site. They do bring food trucks in, I believe, on Friday evenings and for special occasions. So there's definitely options in Crestwind too. Now, Del Webb is built by Pulte Homes, where Crestwind is built by Coulter Homes. And as I said, Manatee is building the 55 plus community in Wellen Park. Well, what about luxury homes? Of course, we have luxury builders in both communities. I will say in Lakewood Ranch, it's going to be a little bit more to the luxury side in that we have multiple neighborhoods. We have the Isles of Lakewood Ranch, which is Toll Brothers. We have Lake Club, which this Lake Club was built by stock builders, and it is a beautiful community with multi-million-dollar homes and all of our top luxury builders. But also across University Parkway and Lorraine Road, we now have Wild Blue, which Lee Weatherington, AR Homes, Stock Homes, Anchor Builders are building beautiful luxury homes. Across the road in Waterside, we have Homes by Town. So we have lots of options for luxury in Lakewood Ranch. For instance, John Cannon has Monarch Acres and Kingfisher Estates, and they're going to be state-of-the-art, just top of the line luxury homes. So if you're looking to build luxury, Lakewood Ranch definitely has options. But so does Wellen Park. Everly is a community in Wellen Park that all of the top builders, again, you have AR Homes, you have Neil Signature, and I'm excited that Homes by West Bay will be building in Everly in Wellen Park. So you don't have to skimp on lifestyle if luxury is what you're looking for in either community. Now, choosing your paradise in the heart of Southwest Florida may seem hard, but I think a lot of people would do well in either choice. Actually, I've been hearing that there's people in Lakewood Ranch that are thinking of moving and are starting to move towards Wellen Park simply because the traffic is a little less, it's a little bit more convenient to the beaches, they feel a little bit more sense of community. So there's lots of options, but I'd love to hear from you. Which area do you think is right for you? Or do you have questions about either one? Like I said, my team and I sell in both locations. We're here to help. So please let us know if we can be of any service. Give me a call, shoot us an email, and let us know. As always, thank you so much for watching. And until next time, take care.